Teenage sadness is by no means a recent phenomenon, is it? I mean, the usual factors such as raging hormones, domestic abuse, broken families, homeworks piling up, these have all been contributors to this phenomena. But what is new is the advent of technology and its contribution to teenage sadness, specifically social media in all its incrementally addictive nature. Now, as a teacher, I experience the most heartbreaking instances quite often. There are times when I have some of my students come up to me with their lunch boxes, randomly striking up the most, again, random conversations. And it usually always ends up with us having lunch or breakfast together. And at one such point, there was a child who, towards the end of the term, shoved an envelope at me and then ran off. And it basically spoke about how she was so grateful that I took some time out of my day to, sit down and eat a meal with her, share a meal with her, because her family didn't have the time to do so. And issues like this usually take place because members of one's family are usually engrossed in some form of technology or the other. Either you're glued to the telly or scrolling through Instagram or something or the other. So you see, the concept of teenage sadness can sometimes be indirectly linked to teenage sadness as well. Emotional neglect as a result of forming a codependent relationship with social media is a very, very real issue, and it needs to be addressed. It's not just teenagers who find themselves engrossed in their phones, but adults responsible for the well-being of their kids. So the question, why are teenagers so sad, becomes very relevant today.